Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome to Blue Tries Verho, Curse of Faces. Now this game, it was sent to me by the publisher, Kobrteku Games, and this was developed by Kassier Games, a Polish studio. And the reason it was sent to me is because, well, I tend to play some Souls-likes. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, but one Souls-like that I actually haven't played, or at least not very much of, is Kingsfield. And this game is a dark fantasy very much inspired by the old FromSoftware titles Kingsfield and similar kind of PS1 era action RPGs. So I wanted to give it a shot. Now we're already in version 1.0.2. This game has already released. It is available currently only on Steam, as far as I'm aware, for the price of $19.99. It was on sale when it first launched. I don't know if that discount still applies, but I'll make sure that I put a link to the Steam page in the description below. So settings, not a lot going on here. This is a very kind of retro style game. I haven't messed with the sensitivity or the field of view. I may, if it comes down to that. In terms of the volume, I've tweaked that just so hopefully you can hear me a bit more than the game. Here is the video settings. Not much to go on right now. Gameplay, leaving. Effects, again, I'm leaving it for now. If I find that there's too much head animation, whatever that is, I may turn that off in the bloom. I may take a look at it. And then, of course, keybinds and the gamepad. I am using a controller, currently using a PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. So when I go to a new game, what happens? Does it start me right away? You sure you want to start a new game? Sure I am.
600 years ago, the world as we knew it ended in a matter of hours. People collapsed dead on the ground, unaware of what was happening. Some noticed that death occurred when two people met. Thus began the era of solitude. And though the era of solitude lasted for nearly 300 years, humanity somehow survived. To this day, no one knows how. After that, the world entered a new era. That was when the Maker appeared. A man who somehow uncovered the mystery behind the tragedy. It was, as he called it, the Curse of Faces. When one person saw another's face, both would die instantly. The Maker shared this knowledge with the remnants of humanity and crafted special masks, which became the defining symbol of the new age, the era of masks. For this act, many saw him as a savior, some even as a deity, giving birth to the first religion of the New World. Though many records suggest that the Maker himself never wanted this. Over the years, people managed to determine one thing. Whatever caused the Curse of Faces originated in Yariv, a small nation surrounded by mountain ranges in the heart of the old world. Since then, many have ventured into Yariv. Scholars, thieves, mercenaries. Yet none ever returned. And you as well have decided to cross the borders into the accursed kingdom, for reasons known only to yourself. Before you knew it, an unnatural mist enveloped you. The mist thickened, and you felt your strength draining away, until all you saw was a black abyss.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting that voiceover, that was really good, really well done, and sets the story up very nicely. And already I'm getting a lot of inspiring tones here. Obviously, Kingsfield, they were pretty upfront about that, but also even just our character's origin, very akin to entering into Boletaria in Demon Souls for the first time. And then this whole idea of masks, which maybe it's just surface level, but it reminds me of the Italian Souls-like that came out earlier this year, Inotria, the last song. Souls-like I didn't exactly see eye to eye with. All right. If that's the head animation, I may end up turning it off, but that might just be for now. All right, before we even proceed, let's see if we have any sort of abilities. Okay, we can jump. No crouching. Oh, okay, so one hand, two hand. There's the punch, beautiful. Oh, there's a block. You cannot spam the block, so I'm spamming it right now, so there is a cooldown. But I can hold it up, that's good. Nothing with the directional pad. Oh, there's the crouch. Seemingly just as loud as walking, though. You who have entered Yariv, you've lost everything. From material possessions to memories, and even your name. If you wish to proceed further, you must reclaim them. At least the essentials. Oh. Okay, so that is me now walking. Apparently I've unlocked run. And what kind of portal do we have here? Remember. Remember your name. You must not forget. Recall it and carve it into the stone so it is never forgotten. Oh, so this is a... this is kind of like a word wall in Skyrim. What is your name? Well, I think we know what our name is. Silverius. That is my name. Good. You remember. Now, turn around and don't look back. Only then will you reach Yariv. Now, what if I did look back? Huh? Nah, it's still there. Okay, teach me how to jump. Ooh, what do we have here? In this world, everyone hides behind a mask. But beneath it, there's always something more. Whatever your mask or identity may be, you must remember who you are. Okay, so this is going to be, I assume, how we choose our starting class. And there are 7 masks to choose from. I am an inquisitor. In the name of the Sacred Maker's Order, I will cleanse these plagued lands, destroy the rot that infests the fallen kingdom, and judge anyone who stands in my way. Is that really you? Ah, okay, so Inquisitor, level 15. We have health and mana. Strength, dexterity are even. Constitution is 11. Intelligence is a 15. Honestly, high for an Inquisitor type class, I would think. Force 6, resistance 4. Equipment, moon powder times 5. I don't know. I am a sorcerer from the day I was born. I have felt connected to a magical force. It has guided me through life and granted me power. Now it guides me to Yariv, so let it be. Okay, so level 10, 5 levels lower than the Inquisitor. Much lower health. Oh, strength and dexterity of only 1, as is resistance. Jeez. Constitution 4, intelligence of 19, force 7, starts with 2 Yarth leaves. I am a proud knight in the service of my king. On his orders, I will investigate the cursed land of Yariv and uncover the source of its blight. Okay, level 13, pretty decent health, 17 strength, goodness gracious, a lot of big bonks with this guy. 4 dexterity, 9 constitution, 1 intelligence and 4, 7 resistance, and 3 vials of life. I am nobody. Ooh, so this is going to be our level 1 class? It is. Oh, jeez. 4 mask shards, whatever those might be, though. Yeah, that's not what we're going to be going with. Oh, I like the look of this one. You know what this reminds me of? In Super Mario World, when Bowser is riding in his little floating thing above the castle. Yeah, you see it. I am a thief. I took on a bad job, and now the Maker's order is after my head. Yariv is the only place they won't follow me. Oh, so he's just here to escape. That's interesting. Level 11, decent health, 15 dexterity, 8 throwing daggers. You know the drill, okay? I'm a scholar. I have spent years studying spells and the nature of magic itself. However, neither I nor anyone in history has managed to solve the mystery of the curse that has dictated our lives for 300 years. To be the first to do so, I intend to investigate its source. I really actually love this whole setup, the whole era of solitude where people just coming into contact with one another were dying and no one knew why, and yet somehow we survived 300 years that way. And now you have the Maker here saying, oh, if you just lock eyes with someone, you're dead. All right, so level 10, lots of mana, 16 force. I mean, I wish obviously I knew what these meant. Vial of Arcana 2. I'm leaning towards the thief, honestly, because I like dexterity. I am a brawler. I have come to Yariv from the distant north to find a worthy opponent and will give me what I desire most. A death worthy of a true warrior from the north. Level 12, tons of health. Holy cow. 22 constitution. That's got to be tied to health, right? I think that's a pretty typical RPG stat. Constitution equals health. And a couple of vials of life, just like the knight there. Ooh. Or I go with the Inquisitor. That could be interesting. Something different for me. It's the highest level. Kind of well-rounded. I think, yeah, I think we'll go Inquisitor. That's me. Let's start with 5 moon powder as the Inquisitor. You remember. Good. That's an important step. Now turn around and don't look back. Only then will you reach Yariv. What do we have over here? To survive there, you must fight. Remember what you learned on the other side. Okay, we have this ethereal weapon. Oh, look at the charge meter up at the top left. I got experience for breaking down the gate. That's interesting. Now, I wonder... So I can just hold it indefinitely, but I do wonder if there's like a sweet spot where you let it go right at the right time for extra damage. Okay, up on the D-pad, sheaths the weapon. I'm trying to... Does it slow me down? Oh, it definitely slows... Okay, so when you're just exploring, it's good to have your weapon away. I'm just... check... Okay, I just got an achievement. Oh, because I found this thing, which is an ominous presence. Okay, I'll go back to the path. Deformed spirit. Okay. Just bait some attacks. Oh. I heard a sound somewhere. Almost got him. Oh, whew, that was a close one. I don't know, there's something charming here. Good. If you pass through these doors, there will be no return. Though for you, there isn't one anyway. Enter Yariv. There is no turning back. Okay, look at the compass up top. So now we're in Yariv proper. Oh, look at that. We actually have a manual. That's pretty great. It even has... Oh, remember when games actually came with a manual? Oh, this is beautiful. So you can actually relive the story. It actually tells you all about the different masks, which is great. Yeah, at the start of the game, you'll need to choose one of 7 masks. This choice will determine your starting stats and also provide you the starting item that will be helpful at the beginning of your journey. Then we have combat. To attack, the player must hold down the attack button until the stamina bar is charged, then release the button to perform a strike. The player can also perform a critical hit by executing a strike the exact moment the stamina bar reaches 100%. A critical hit deals 120% damage. So 20% damage boost if you time it right. I wonder if it's noticeable though. Blocking is done using the block button, but the player cannot block indefinitely. After taking too many hits, the player will become stunned. Is there a bar representing that? Dodging is done through movement. The player must maintain a proper distance from the enemy to be able to attack without being hit. If using a light weapon, you can also perform a dodge by using the block button. Oh, droids. All right, let's leave it at there for now. But I love that there's a manual. And okay, here is my inventory, so to speak. All right, experience 104 out of 1521. I have no weapons to speak of. No runes. The fist, the oldest weapon known to humanity. And what kind of details do we have about weapons, though? Ah, damage, charge time, reach, guard, backstep, thrust. Backstep. I wonder, how do I use backstep? Okay, we have strength, dexterity, and intelligence scaling, and then there are requirements, okay. Consumables, I have moon powder. Dark purple ash that dims the glass it rests in. Once you use it, cloaks every strike in suffocating shadow. Applies dark damage to weapons for a short time. Oh, though night always breaks, some corners never see the light. No rings, no key items, no materials. Okay, so there's a little combo if I'm two-handing. All right, there's my crouch option. All right, just seeing if there's anything else. And looks like we might have our first NPC. And you are a thief.
Hey you, stop. Who are you? And why'd you come here? You're probably not very bright if you came here willingly. Trust me. Go back where you came from, while you still can. What are you saying? The passage to the valley collapsed? Looks like we have a problem. Here's the plan. Follow this path till you hit a big lake full of poison. Nearby, you'll find someone named Luren. Tell him what happened. He'll give you your next move. I see you're unarmed. One of my swords broke at Biter Ridge. If you don't mind digging through corpses, it's yours. Now, get going.
All right, so to be fair, voice acting is rather uneven. Can I just Skyrim my way out of this place? I mean, that's actually really cool. So that's a statue of the Maker. Which I guess the Maker is just wearing the nobody mask? Okay, so we're in Rotten Valley. Decades ago, the valley yielded iron and bronze. But one day, the miners unearthed what was never meant to be found. The Great Lake at its heart turned to venom, its water fouled with poison. Since that day, the valley has been transformed beyond recognition, lifeless and accursed. There's some bones to this game. Okay, so there's my broken sword. So let's learn a little bit about that. A simple longsword, a popular weapon among mercenaries of the Great Orient Empire. The blade is broken, making the weapon almost useless, but still better than bare fists. Yeah, 60 damage compared to 24. A little bit more reach. More guard. Actually, that's interesting. So the second fist actually blocks 30%. Huh. Or maybe this just means two-handed. That probably just means two-handed. Anyway, what else? So backstep is less, thrust is less. Main hand, two-hand. Okay. How do I... Oh, I think it's already there, maybe? There we go. Okay. Oh, what? Vial of healing, good. An energy blast. Oh, we got some critters coming up. So that's a rune. The caster conjures a small sphere of raw mana and hurls it at their foe, striking with force though lacking in refinement. Even crude energy carries weight. Damage of 40, cast time 0.65, duration 0.3, speed 27, mana cost 10, intelligence requirement 10. Okay. And what is my intelligence? 15, so that's good. We got a vial of healing, so I can equip that. And I can do that. So I don't know how I use my... Okay, consumables left and right on the D-pad, and then I'm guessing square to use, but... Let's hold off on that. How do I... Oh, maybe that's... Let's see if we can't cast an energy blast at you. Okay. Got a little gold for that. Can't break that. All right. Another healing vial. I don't know. This kind of... All right, let's... An injured spider. Holy cow, it's a graboid. Channel my inner Kevin Bacon. Okay, I think I am seeing the little glint. Ooh, jeepers. Oh, that made me nervous. Yeah, I think there is a slight glow when you get the weapon charged just right. Oh gosh, I don't... Is this gonna be locked? Yes. Oh, it doesn't open from the side. A true Souls-like. What do we got? Kill 10 enemies without taking damage. 10? Kill 10? 2 barrels count? I see that item up there though. Okay, friend. So it looks like things that are found in broken barrels are picked up automatically if you step on them. Can I knock this down? And that brings me right down to my friend. Perfect. All right, before we talk to this guy, I want to turn off the head animation. Yeah, I think I prefer that. You let me know. I also do want to see, even though I'm probably not going to do this, I want to turn off the retro filter. Ooh. I think I'm going to leave it on, but I kind of like that look. You know what? Just for kicks, Nah, see, this looks too clean. Head animation off. What about bloom all the way? I don't think I understand what bloom is, so let's just turn that back down.
Newcomer? If I were you, I'd watch your step around here. Entering the cave without a light source is suicide. However, there are incredible treasures in there that you'd surely want to get your hands on. I won't stop you from trying. Besides, if you die in there, everything in your pockets belongs to me. A wonderful treat indeed. Not that you'd be in any position to object, though.
Okay. Oh, what? It was ghost of bat. It wasn't even bat, it was just a ghost of bat, but those look like throwing knives right there. I will take the throwing knives, but I'm not going in there without a light source. Goodness gracious. Okay. Tell you what, let's go down. This is not how you go down ladders. I just want to see if the thief has anything to say now.
Drop the ladder, did you? Or did that lazy fool Garrett finally kick it down? Anyway, good job.
So that was Garrett, okay. Yeah, let's try to remember that cave for another time, but for now... Oh, one-shot it. Wow, as long as you get the timing right. Oh, I can actually see myself really enjoying this. Oh, you were fast. You were a rotten biter. Okay, Yarthleap. I know one of the classes started with that, so that is... Soft pink leaf with smooth, rounded edges. When crushed, it releases a calming scent that helps the body resist the creeping poison in the veins. Reduces poison buildup, cures poison. Yeah, I definitely want that on our hotbar if we're going to a rotten lake. Poison is the serpent's whisper beneath the skin. A creeping shadow that steals strength with silent bite. The Yarthleaf's calming breath dulls its venomous kiss, giving the body time to fight back. There. And throwing knives. Oh, throwing knives, does it say anything interesting? A long slim blade with a wooden handle designed for quick and silent ranged attacks. Less accurate and with shorter range than arrows, but ideal for swift, precise strikes. Favored by thieves for its ease of concealment and lethality. Alright, so back through here. Get that rotten biter. What in the world? So the sound design isn't great just from a spatial perspective. Because when I hear the biters, it sounds like they're right next to me, but... Ooh, these are new. They could be anywhere. Poison biter. Okay. Level up. Beautiful. So what happens when we level up? I'm level 16. I'm guessing that when I get to another rest point, I get to put in a stat, because I don't think they changed. All right, we're at the Poison Lake now. Ugh. I need to drop that bridge for sure. Not getting that from here. It's got to be the other side. Back up. don't want to go in there. So many. Yeah, see that? I don't know. Oh, we got bats. Okay, I got tagged. Good. Oh, it got me a little. Ugh, those are tough to time. Guess that would be one reason why I should be conserving my mana. Okay, let's just keep following this little path for now. Nope. Okay, we'll leave it. There's a biter over there. Ah, Vial of Magica. So if I had to guess, that would restore my mana. Let's see. So first off, Vial of Healing, a tiny glass vial filled with a shimmering crimson liquid that seems to pulse with hidden vitality. Crafted for swift use, it restores a portion of the user's health when consumed, small enough to hide in a pocket, yet potent enough to turn the tide of battle. A rounded glass vial with a slender neck, filled with a swirling light blue liquid that shimmers with arcane energy. When consumed, it restores a portion of the user's mana, replenishing the wellspring of magical power. What do we have here? Ooh, we got some platforming? I dare say we have platforming. A spark. Ooh, that is not consumable. Oh, I bet it's a rune. It is. Conjures a sphere of flame and hurls it at a foe, igniting the air in its wake. A child's trick, they called it, yet fire is never harmless. It's a lot more powerful than Energy Blast. Does require 18 mana versus my 10 and 15 intelligence, which I have. Okay, how do I... Okay, so change just with the down on the D-pad. Okay, that might be worth it. When I say platform, it looks like it was a single jump. I mean, I want to test it out, but I don't want to use my Vial of Magica right now. Oh, terrain did not work for you, friend. Nope, 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 nope. Now I killed you in one shot. That's good, but I'm hurting. It's got more Magica, though. Now, can I actually interact with the caverns? Okay. Nameless Village and Morning Forest. That's probably Morning Forest is probably where I could have just traveled to, and then the caverns is where Garrett was standing guard. Nameless Village is where I'm heading, and I think, was it Larna was supposed to be there? Okay, are you Larna? I don't like that I'm just looking at your belly button.
I haven't seen you before. I'm Luren of Haravel. Are you new to Yariv?
Okay, Laren, Larna.
Namir sent you. You're supposed to tell me that the passage collapsed and that we're trapped. Fool. No, sorry, I didn't mean you. Namir, that joker made a mockery of this. You see, the collapse of the pass isn't something only you've witnessed here. Each of us has seen it. You can enter this cursed land, but you'll never leave it. It's the cruel reality of Yariv. There used to be a great climber here named Yura. He tried to climb the boulders blocking the exit, and he actually succeeded. But his triumph was short-lived. As soon as he glimpsed the outside world, a mighty lightning bolt struck him down. Yura was dragged back to Yariv, now nothing more than charred remains. You've likely felt weaker since crossing the pass, and you don't know what happened to most of your equipment. I'll tell you more. You probably don't remember how you crossed the pass. Don't worry, that's normal. It's likely another part of the curse that controls this land. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, it's not that bad. If you head through the door behind me, you'll reach the nameless village. It's the only place here that offers any real safety. You'd be wise to get there quickly, and beware the crystal mites.
The crystal mites, okay. Well, before we do that, I want to level. Yeah, let's level. Let's be safe. So let's level up. Okay. Oh wow. So we have 6 points. We've gotten 2 levels. We have 6 points. Okay. So let's learn about what each of these does. So we have strength, allows you to wield heavier weapons and use them more effectively, also increases your health. Dexterity allows you to use weapons that require more finesse and handle them better, also slightly increases your health. Constitution significantly increases your health. Intelligence allows you to use more powerful runes, also slightly increases your mana. Force, there we go, significantly increases your mana supply. I think I might bump this up. And resistance helps you better cope with illnesses, poisons, and other negative effects. Also reduces the impact of blocks and increases your health. I think let's get force up to 10. And then we have 2 more points. Let's do a point to dexterity and constitution. Yeah, I like that. So, before we go to the nameless village, let's do some more exploring here. I mean, if I were to... What happens if I just go in the water? Oh. Okay. You just die. You just die. Oh, wooden shield. Keep hitting the wrong weapon. Wrong button. So wooden shield will put... It's so hard to see. Not enough. Oh, what? Oh, 15 strength. Wow. 15 strength. That's a... Okay, so I'm not getting... Wait a minute. Is it really tidal? Oh my gosh. Ugh, okay. The lake has tides. How do I get back? Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was kind of tanky. Stalker's Nest. High dagger. Do not enter if you wish to live. Luren. I'm friends with Luren. Not that close. Okay, so we can knock this down. Well, that was a good hit. And what do we just get? Nothing there. Is it a key item? Nope. Material. Tiny revstone. Tiny shard of revstone. A skilled blacksmith can use to slightly enhance a weapon. Can upgrade normal weapons up to +3. Well, I do hope I can upgrade something other than my broken sword. Oh, this is a jumping puzzle. Oh, gosh. Okay, to be fair, it's not the most complicated of puzzles, but still. Now the Yariv leaf. Oh, is that a torch? I do believe we can go into the cave now. Hey, look at that. All right. I'm digging the sense of exploration here. So, yeah, let's keep going. Wonder if you'll say anything now that I have a light.
There's a ladder right next to me. Namir told me to drop it, but you see, my friend, I'm not the strongest. Would you be so kind to do it for me? There are only upsides. You'll get an easier way to the mask altar, and I won't have to lift a finger. A wonderful proposal, isn't it, my friend?
I mean, I've already done it, so. All right, let's... Torch, good, no requirements. Oh, you can't actually use it to do anything anyway. Ugh, kind of takes up some screen real estate.
Still breathing? Maybe it was a mistake telling you about the cave's dangers. Oh, don't give me that look. Even behind that mask, I can see you need to loosen up. It was only a joke, my friend.
All right, let's get Spark going. One-shotting is good. Last time I was here, there's more than one bat. Also, this torch does not allow you to see very far. Okay, got me a little. Missed. I'm gonna run out of mana really quickly, though. What is that? That's a stalker? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, I healed just in time. Dark bomb and gold. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was bad. Consumable, dark bomb. A small translucent purple vessel heavy with unseen weight. Once used, it erupts in a surge of dark energy, consuming all in its blast. Explodes when thrown, inflicting dark damage. I don't know if that's what it was just doing to me. Oh, hello, longbow. I'm assuming that's going to be a dex weapon. 14, that's okay. Longbow used by hunters of all kinds across the continent. However, it's well known that the best archers come from the Mager Desert? I don't know where I am. Okay, I've been here. Let's do the wall trick. So let's just follow the right wall. Could be that the main treasure in here was the longbow. Okay, we're still following the right wall. Oh, this... Oh. thing we got the critical there. Can I... Huh. Oh, is this gonna... Excellent. That's where we came from. It looks like there's another part of the cave. Oh, maybe not. There's a ladder here. Well, it's dark. That's unfortunate. Yep, that's unfortunate. If we die now, we're gonna lose a lot. And seeing as we're right here, I think we should... First off, let's go ahead and talk to our friend up here.
Still breathing?
All right.
Don't.
Nothing new to say, surprisingly enough. Do have some points here. I'd like to get some dexterity. I'd like to be able to use that longbow.
Ah, you're back. Sorry for that little joke. So as you probably figured out, we're stuck here. Not much to do, except tormenting the newcomers, of course. Look, no hard feelings. Take this, and we're even.
A mass shard. Oh, nice. Okay. And a mass shard is a jagged fragment of a shattered mass, cold and worn by time. When crushed, it pulses with latent power, tearing the fabric of reality to send the user back to the last mask altar they visited, a rare place of safety in a hostile world. That's excellent. That is really useful. Now, I don't love that I have used most of my healing vials. But since we just saved, I'd like to go check out the other part of this cave. And I think I'll switch my rune back to Energy Blast, a little bit cheaper. Where was that bat? Oh, I hit you. Come back. I actually got the bat without taking any damage. Ooh, Ring of Agility. A simple iron band lined with gold. Such rings were often worn by the dueling champions of Yariv as symbols of their agility and prowess in combat. Increases backstep distance. Great! How do I backstep? Can I cancel that, by the way? I'd like to cancel... Whoops, I just used a healing vial, trying to cancel my spell. Okay. But how do I backstab? Okay, doing all right. Now, I think it's time that we look at the manual a bit more just to see, can we learn about backstab? Blocking, dodging. Unless it's the blocking when you have a light weapon. We have magic runes. To cast a spell, you first need to have a rune. Most of them can be purchased from merchants or found while exploring the world. To cast a spell, you need to equip it. Then hold the cast button until the casting bar is full. After releasing, the spell will be cast. Each spell has an element that determines its damage type and can grant some additional bonuses, like burning for fire or bleeding for blood magic. There's fire, ice, wind, thunder, dark, light, poison, and blood. Rune spells can have many uses, from offensive attacks to weapon buffs, summons, and utilities like lighting dark areas. Okay, alright, sword magic. When you find a special weapon that has sword magic, and you have the required amount of mana to use it, hold down the attack button until the attack is fully charged, then instead of releasing it, press the block key to perform a special attack. Ooh. Better movement. Remember to always sheath your weapon inside of combat. Yep, I should remember that. Main attributes. And then we have characters. Okay, blacksmith. It's a serpent blacksmith. That's the best. And then there's credits. All right, nothing about a backstep unless it is the dodge. So we have fists and fists, broken sword. I mean, see, the fists have a backstep, but so does the broken sword. So what? I'm trying to... I'm not sure. Not sure I'm getting the whole idea of the backstep. And was that the whole cave? Is this where I think that's where I came up. Wait, what? No. All right, these guys aren't so bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try to escape. I'm gonna try to escape. I'm gonna try to escape. Hey! Wait, do I know where I am? I think I kind of do. Wait, ooh, that's a bat! Just don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Oh, this is a travel. Oh, he got me. That ghost bat followed me. So, I lost... Yeah, I lost the ring of agility. Okay, so I'd have to go back and do that again. Well, tell you what, I think I'm gonna leave it there. But, I'll be honest, I'm kind of intrigued, and this might deserve another part or two. I'm gonna leave it here, but you tell me, what do you think? Verho, Curse of Masks. Interesting. Definitely not really like anything I've played before, but there's something to it that's got me intrigued. So let me know if you'd like to see more. Let me know if you've even heard of this. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.